From Goodyear Heights to podcast listeners everywhere.
Welcome back to the Bull Sessions. Another week into the life of two guys that you love to hear.
Maybe.
Yeah. We're back, guys. As usual, follow us on all socials, dude. We're everywhere. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel. I'll put it up on the screen, but you guys know where we're at.
Yeah.
We say it every episode.
We do?
So, follow us, man. Yeah.
I don't say it. You just
Well, yeah, but regardless, you always back me up, so.
I do. Maybe I'll be the annoying one this time.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, hey, man, and this is why we work well together. What he's talking about is I was looking at some of the analytics, and it came up that some of the people that searched for us put annoying podcast guy and annoying co-host. And the fun part is we both get to sit here and wonder which one they were talking about. But what I really think it was is they were probably thinking of a different podcast, and for some fucking reason ours popped up. I don't know. But regardless, typically, and Bob, you know this better than anybody, man, those types of things, man, I take to heart. I do. I'm a sensitive guy. Like, I know I'm not perfect. I know, like, everything I do is not going to turn out right, but I still strive for that, so I feel like I've fallen short. So when things like that come up, it bothers me, but this one really didn't. I was proud of myself. I was like, man, as long as you're okay with what we're doing and I'm okay with what we're doing, we don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks. So
I texted you back. I was like, man, fuck that shit. Who cares?
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
You always do that shit.
I'll take the heat. I'm the annoying one. My wife will tell you flat out, I don't care.
Well, that's the thing. That's why it's a question, because we both can be fucking annoying, and we're both not annoying. So it's like they could be fucking talking about anybody.
Yeah. So leave.
Yeah,
you're annoying.
Yes. Yeah. When you said that, dude, that was a good one. That got me. But yeah, it's been a crazy, not crazy, but definitely a week.
Yeah.
As you guys know, I alluded to last week, I did actually finally get to go see my specialist, and
good.
Had to get the hearing test again and got some, I don't know if it's good news or bad news, but eventually, I mean, shit, she was talking about soon, but hearing aids.
Yeah.
I truly don't think I'm there yet. A lot of the fullness in the shit in my left ear is because of the Meniere's and stuff. But I talked to him, and he actually did seem a little surprised that I was still, like, it hadn't gotten any better. Like, it hadn't gotten any worse.
Right, it's just kind of stable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, he goes, I think we're going to do inner ear steroid injections, and they got to do 3 of them back to back to back a week. And he wanted to start right there, but I had to drive myself. And he said, if you only had like 10 minutes, all you'd have to do is rest for like 20 and you could go. He goes, but driving that far, I'm not comfortable with that. So
sure,
I found somebody to take me. And
hooray.
Not this coming Monday, but a week from that Monday, I'm taking a half day. I'll get them in, and then the following week, I'll get one the following week. And hopefully, knock on wood,
it'll change the outlook.
Yeah, it'll, obviously, I know I'm stuck with this. We both know that, what you have may or may not leave at some point. And for me, I will always have Meniere's. The symptoms may subside and I never see them again, but I will always have Meniere's. But
that would be the best case scenario for them to just...
I would be fine with that.
Right.
I've seen stories of people said that they've had horrible ones for years, and then one day, it was just gone.
I've also read and heard things about the inner ear injections that a lot of people do get relief for, sometimes 3 months, all the way up to like 9 months to a year. Then they think it's gone, and then it comes back, and then it's like, well, if it helps.
I mean, if I get... Bro, if I can get 6 months to a year of
you'd be
alleviation,
stoked.
I'll take the ear injections once a year for that shit. I'm not going to complain. The only bad side effect, and you know this, A, because you're dad, and because you're a best friend, but my sugar's going to spike like hell.
Yeah. Being a diabetic.
But, I honestly, I don't care. Like, I just want this stuff, like, it sucks. Yeah,
when you were telling me yesterday that you were having an episode, I was like, oh shit, because I was just babbling on about this.
Well, and not to cut you off because I want you to finish, but typically when I'm having a bad one, I can't look at my phone screen. But go ahead.
Yeah, I like I said, I was babbling on about what we're doing coming up here in a few.
No, and I don't. You never have to, say that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm going through. I know what you're going through when you have them, so you don't have to say that. But luckily, it was a more milder one.
Good.
It did last a little bit longer than it normally did, but if I can take longer, mild ones and no intense ones,
right?
Hey, that's
I'll
a win.
take it as a win. Fuck yeah.
But yeah, so that was kind of how that went. Anything you want to throw in about your week before we get into the topic I brought up to you a little bit before? Because I think that's something we should definitely talk about because it was pretty big for a couple years. But how'd your week go, Bob?
My week was fucking smooth as butter, man.
Yeah, man, you were just cooking along.
Yeah,
dude.
just getting through my work days. And I can tell you this, though. Yesterday, I didn't do shit.
Yeah, but that comes with the territory. I mean, I got to be honest, I didn't either.
I didn't do anything. And I'm okay with it.
I did, go over some things for the pod, but
yeah,
bro, I spent a lot of hours just playing video games.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I did yesterday? I sat my fat ass in my chair, and I got ESPN Unlimited, and they had like 30 freaking football games on. I'm like, which football game do I want to watch now?
Yeah.
So I started off watching the Vikings, went to the Chiefs game, and then watched the Ravens game last night.
Yeah, Justin Fields plays for the Chiefs now.
I know, how weird, man.
Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, sometimes a change of scenery is all you need.
He played for the Steelers for 1 year.
Yeah.
And I didn't think he looked bad. He didn't fit.
I don't know about the Steelers this year, though. I mean,
Will Howard looked good.
Yeah? I didn't watch that. I was watching. So that game was on Thursday.
Which is surprising because it was against your team.
I know. That game was on Thursday. I'm like, it's preseason. I'm like,
yeah. Yeah, but see, I like watching those because then I can see, okay, if fuck Nugget Rogers does something stupid or gets hurt, I want to see what the backup and how that's going to look.
He didn't even play.
No, he's not going to.
But
he's 95 years old,
yeah.
So he's not going to play any preseason. He might play a couple in the first game just to warm him up.
Or the last game.
Or the last preseason game in order to get
a
ready
series.
But he ain't doing shit.
I was watching something more important, in all honesty.
What was that?
I was watching the Field of Dreams game. It was the Phillies versus the Twins.
Yeah.
And I love the movie.
Yeah.
So, and they do it up right, man. They have them come out of the fucking cornfields.
Oh, that's so dope.
And then, I believe it was like, what was it, 26? I think it was 26 Hall of Famers came out through the cornfields and lined in the infield.
Oh, wow.
One of them being, and you'll appreciate this, from 95 to like 2001, but always a homie, Jim Thome.
Oh.
He was there, and he was rocking a Cleveland jersey.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because when he went into the hall,
yeah, he went in as an Indian.
Yeah.
He said he had to do it.
Yes,
I respected him for that.
Yep.
We talked about that a little bit on last bull session about small market guys staying around.
He didn't want to leave when he left. He just
it's the business.
He wanted an extra year that Cleveland wouldn't give him.
Listen.
Yeah.
It's the business.
Right.
At the end of the day, like, you can be as loyal as you want, but I can't blame any guy. If you're worth $100 million, do I think anybody is? No, but if they're willing to pay that and they're only offering you 40, you got to get your worth, bro.
Yeah, and he did.
But real quick, too, you blessed me with coffee this morning. He brought me some decaf coffee, he brought me a couple of regular coffee that Green Day makes, which I didn't. I mean, I had heard about it, but I never really, thought twice about it. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
And actually, it's our coffee.
That's crazy.
So we just roast it and package it.
Yeah, that's
So, but it's actually I've had a couple.
That's an insider secret. A lot of people don't know. Like, for instance, when you get like Giant Eagle brand chips or Lay's.
Yeah,
Lay's makes them but puts their packaging on them.
Schwabel's used to do Giant Eagle bread.
Yep.
As well as a bunch of others, and literally from working in the factory and knowing how the cookies are made, we would just flip over bags. We would literally be running like Schwabel's Giant,
and then just swap out the bags
over,
and keep going. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably get into our subject. I know, unfortunately, guys, this is going to be. Did we lose a video?
I think we did.
Nah, that's all right.
Yeah, fuck it.
This don't necessarily need a video.
No.
But anyways, we want to get into one of our subjects before we got to cut this short because the man keeps us to a certain amount of time that we can upload, so we have to watch how much our episodes are. But I wanted to bring this up because Rhiannon actually brought this to my attention. I had seen it, but I didn't read into it. But Tom from MySpace is is going to relaunch MySpace, and I heard it's going to have all the same bells and whistles, top 8. You can put your own songs.
I'll take it.
Oh, dude, I'm like, I can't wait for like our kids to see it, because then they can see what like real freaking like good social media started as.
Yeah, I agree. I love MySpace.
We're doing it live. What? Because I can see their face. What was it? Oh, he didn't plug it in.
I didn't plug it in.
That's
on me.
You know, that's okay, because they're getting a real.
That's funny.
Well, they can't see it, but you guys are getting it. But yeah, so it's supposed to have all the bells and whistles, which I'm excited about. But I'm curious to see, because you remember back in the day, people wanted that top 8 space on your page.
I know.
Is that jealousy going to be there at 45 instead of 25? You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious. But for you guys, you younger guys that are listening, MySpace is before your Twitters, your TikToks, your Instagrams, your Facebooks. It pretty much was the precursor to what all of this was. And as it got better and expanded, first you had a top 5 friends list where typically it was your significant other and 4 of your best friends or whatever. And then they raised it to 8. And
bastards.
But you could do like themes where like your font changed to what it was. Like I had the Matrix, where the Matrix code was coming down, and you could even upload clips from movies and it would play. Dude, like the shit could do.
Oh, I know, man.
It was so fun, and I'm actually super stoked because I'm locked in. I'm sorry, the moment that shit drops, I'm getting that.
I'm right back on it.
I'm going back.
I remember, like, because obviously we're old. I can remember playing in the band, and I remember just being at shows and our singer would be like, "Check us out on MySpace," and it's like,
well, and that's what after Facebook came out and MySpace kind of dwindled out. That's what it became. It was like a social media site for like underground musicians and bands and shit.
Yeah.
But there was a way they said that you could actually go back and get into your old profile, but I couldn't even tell you what email that was linked to. I wouldn't. I mean, would I love to go back and get a glimpse of what that was back? Oh my god, I would die to see that.
Circa 2005,
it was 6, 7, 8. Oh god, like I said, guys, that was our first taste of like what social media is today. Yeah. And I hate to say it, like I do like TikTok and what it does. Instagram's cool. I hate Facebook. I probably never will have a Facebook again.
Yeah, I understand that.
I hate Twitter. Got banned off of that.
I never had Twitter.
I got banned.
Or
like
X or
permanently banned.
Really?
Yeah. Real quick, there was a I won't say her name because I don't want to get, but there was a politician who was very extreme and denied things like prejudice against minorities and people of color and a lot of other, not just that, but a lot of other things.
Yeah.
And I tweeted at her and I said, it must be hard going through your life like that as a racist cunt. And I got permanent.
Yeah, that would probably do it.
But you know what? I've never been prouder of myself, though.
Yeah.
It was. I feel like it was, you know, it's like that.
It was
like
worth
where
it.
you go, worth it.
Worth it, yeah. For sure.
Like when Deadpool does it, when he kills him, he goes, last two, or like when he's shooting that dead guy and he uses extra bullets when he does, and he goes, oh, those were my last 2 bullets. Worth it.
Worth it.
But yeah, I got kicked off of that, and I never went back. And now that it's X and Elon Musk, fuck that guy. I'm not giving that guy any of my fucking
time.
Yeah, but yeah, man, MySpace. I mean, I'm excited for that. It's gonna be fun.
I hope so.
Because even Weird Al and White and Nerdy, he goes, I got people vying for my top 8 spaces. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. So for all the people our age, you're in for a fucking treat because if it comes through and it looks like it is and. I'm fucking excited because, dude, MySpace was fun. Like, you looked forward to it. Like, there's, you know, there got to be times when I was on Facebook, I was like, what shit am I going to see when I open this motherfucker up? I just, after COVID ruined Facebook for me, I couldn't do it anymore. Unfortunately, I had a falling out with my sister over a Facebook post that wasn't meant for her. And she took it the wrong way. And I understand why she did. I blame myself. And then I took it down, and she was like, well, then why'd you take it down? I was like, because then I realized how how you saw it when I wasn't. Because it was a comment to my other siblings.
Oh,
and she kind of felt lumped into that. And I get it, but
sure.
Whatever. But that was just the icing on the cake, dude. I was arguing with people I had no idea had the beliefs and feelings that they had, and I just was like, you know what, this place is toxic. It is. I don't want no parts of it.
It is, so, and that's why I'm barely ever on anymore. The only thing I really do anymore is I have family in Germany, and I'll talk to them once in a while, and we have the Facebook page for the pod, and I'll update by adding episodes and stuff. And other than that, I'm like, fuck this shit. I don't want to know. Yeah,
it's like I said, dude. It's a cesspool.
It is. It really is.
And look, guys. Like, the reason why I stuck to TikTok is because, like, if you come out with some bullshit, people will call you out on your shit.
Oh, of course.
Facebook is just wild, wild west. People say the dumbest shit. There's no fact checking. They're fucking. They're armchair fucking doctors and scientists and just, specialists. And it's just like, I don't comment or talk about shit that I don't know or I haven't done extensive research on. And I will tell you if I have any, input on that specific subject. But, man, people just fucking go off the top of the mouth. Man. And I'm just like, I can't, man.
And then you get into the politics side of it. And
that's what I'm talking about.
This is not like
I'm not. That's. I don't like none of you fucking people, so
I could respect anybody's opinion, but when the opinion is so biased and there's no ground for which it stands upon, that's where I start to have a problem.
And I agree with that, and I want to add to that also, if it's absolutely undeniably shitty immoral.
Yeah.
Like when people say, I hate trans people, I hate gay people, I hate black people, I hate Muslims. That kind of shit. That in my world, that has no place.
No.
I don't. I can't remember who it was. I think it was. He didn't come up with it, but George Carlin said it. He goes, everybody's talking about race, this, race, that. We are all one race, and that's the human race, and we need to keep it that way.
I agree.
I'm gonna bring this up. I was playing a match with Jermaine a couple weeks ago, and these two guys came hopping on, and me and Jermaine were having a conversation, and he could audibly tell that he was black and I was white. The first thing out of this dude's mouth? He goes, "Oh, you must be a race traitor."
Oh, for fuck's sake, are you kidding?
And I'm like, bro, do you realize that they've traced the carbon back, like the first dead body was of a black person? And he goes, "Oh, that's fake. You're reading fake news. You're brainwashed. You realize that white people are now going to be the minority, and we need to take our world back." And I'm just like, you know what, man. But anyways, I don't want to get into that.
I ain't got time for that shit.
But what I'm saying is that's the type of shit we deal with. We just exited out the game. But it's like, dog, you know what it comes down to? What it should be? Do you have enough to eat? Do you have a roof over your head? It shouldn't matter about any of that other shit. But
I always look at it as just the fact if you're a good person.
That's my point. And that's why you have to judge that person on their character, not anything else. Not their religious beliefs, not their skin color, not their sexual orientation. I don't give a fuck if they like to fuck Pringles cans. Yeah. That's your business.
Yeah, not mine.
But if in the real world, when you're not by yourself and you're around people, you're a good person and you do you, man, you're welcome in my home. Just, I know not to leave Pringles out.
Yeah. Extra creamy. Oh. Oh, God.
Oh, did you get the cream corn flavor? Oh, this is getting demonetized.
Right? It's like the video that you see on Facebook, a jizz of mayonnaise. What they actually call it. It's like, oh.
Did you ever see there's the meme of the thing where they're talking about, like, I forget it exactly. I'll have to show you, but it's got a kid with Down syndrome, and they ask him about it. He was like, I'm just glad they didn't find the peanut butter. They don't want to know what I did to that peanut butter. Yeah. And he's got that evil grin on his face. It's like,
it's hilarious.
Right. But
Oh,
yeah,
we're getting canceled.
oh yeah, but you know what? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
You know what? Let's. Yep. I think
we're
it's time for
this
yeah.
episode.
Let's go with shuffle it.
Shuffling.
I'm gonna go. I'll let you go first. Just because I got a couple of weeks of being able to do it.
Yeah.
Before you, I gotta go into my library, go to my songs. All right, go ahead, Bob. We gotta hear this. Oh, this is so much fun because it's you never. Life is like a shuffle it playlist. You never know what you're gonna get.
And I didn't skip it because I started accidentally playing it before we started recording on here, but it's actually called Lay Me Down by In This Moment.
Okay.
Which I love In This Moment. I've seen them live. They're great. Yeah,
good song.
Ooh, damn. I'm Your Man by All For One. There's a random one.
I'm going to fuck your head up right now. I know every song word for word by All For One.
Dude, good band.
All of them.
Would they be considered a well, they're not boys, so they wouldn't be...
No, they're in the line of your Boys to Men,
yeah.
Jodeci's, the Love Ballad, Color Me Bad, those type ones.
Yeah. Like R&B groups?
Yes,
right,
they're just
next?
an R&B group.
Let's see. Number 3. Ooh, Embrace the World, Gojira.
Oh, that's our third episode mentioning
of
them.
Gojira?
Yeah, there's going to be a niche squad that's like, I love these guys.
Yeah, they like Gojira. All right, let's see. Number 4. Oh. Ooh, Thug Love featuring Tupac, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That is so. I'm going to tell you a quick story about that.
Okay,
that was not supposed to be Bone's song.
Really?
That was supposed to be Busy's Bone song with just Tupac.
Really?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Come on, man. You know I know my hip hop.
Yeah, you would know that. All right, and for the last one. Ooh, The Oracle by Godsmack.
Oh, man. That is a rounded playlist right there.
That's the first time Godsmack has cracked the playlist.
Which is surprising considering how much you like them. All right, here we go. I guess it's my turn, so we go ahead and hit that shit. Okay, now we're talking. Now this is... oh, my God, yes. This one is going to be all hip-hop and R&B, but I don't even care. So the first one is The Enemy featuring Fat Joe. It's by a rapper that was actually shot at the age of like 25. His name is Big L. He's considered one of the best storytellers and just writers of all time. One of my favorites. But that's a good song. It's called The Enemy. And then a song off of my favorite album of all time, I Never Seen a Man Die, or I Seen a Man Die by Scarface.
Okay.
I'll play it for you after this. It's a song about like the chorus goes, I never seen a man cry till I seen a man die.
Oh, okay.
Next is by Chameleonaire. It's called Dream, and it's kind of an ode to DJ Screw, who was a big DJ back in Houston, who invented Chopped and Screwed. Then Eminem, One Shot, Two Shot off of Encore, which is ironic because that's my least favorite album from him. I can't stand that album.
Wow.
But I don't mind that song, yeah. And then my next one is an old R&B song. I really like it. It's called You by Jesse Powell.
Never heard of that.
It's a really, really, really good song. It's touching. It's a guy meeting somebody and he's talking about like she's all he can think about, and it's pretty it's a good song.
Potential foreshadowing. Oh wait, there's no camera, never mind.
Yeah. But
I gotta mess with you.
So yeah, that's it. That's what I got. Yeah, that was all hip hop and R&B. So I guess on that one we need to get to
we need to get to the joke.
We need to get to the joke.
Oh man, this might be a doozy.
Okay, so you guys ready? Because we're gonna get canceled. What do you call a nun in a wheelchair?
I don't know.
Virgin Mobile. And on that note, we'll see you next sesh. Hey guys, I just want to take a minute here to talk about mental health awareness. It's something that me and my wonderful co-host Bob also suffer from. I seek therapy. We both have medications, and I just want everybody to know that if you're listening to this and you hear this, that there are people that care. There are other people like you. And don't hold that stuff in. Talk to somebody, let it out, because suicide is never the answer. If you're starting to feel some type of way, you think you're going to hurt yourself, or you don't feel like you have a support group, guys, please call or dial 988. It's the hotline for help. And if you're a veteran, which, mind you, 22 veterans commit suicide a day, guys. I mean, it's just not a good thing. If you're a veteran and you're struggling, please reach out. There are a lot of us that appreciate what you've done for us, and you need to know that there's help for you too. So if you're a veteran, dial or call 988 and press 1, and that helps veterans. And remember, you're not alone.